Greetings everybody, Ocarina of Games Online. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last time, we finished up with the Water Temple, and Ruto awakened as a sage. And in this episode, I said we should probably head back to Kakariko Village, so why don't we do just that? Get back, Link. Looks like you're coming around. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko Village, has shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong, the seal of the well broke, and escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil Shadow Spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. You have learned the Nocturne of Shadow. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. Well, let's go and do as she says. Let's head over to the graveyard. It's going to take us to a part of the graveyard we have not been to yet. This is the area that overlooks the entire graveyard. And inside is the Shadow Temple. To enter the Shadow Temple, you will need Din's Fire. So if you've not gotten Din's Fire yet, you're going to need it because the entrance is just beyond that wall. But how do you get that wall to move? Like so. Let's head on inside. Welcome to the Shadow Temple. See what there is here. The shadow will yield only to the one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. This looks interesting. There's a wall here, but there doesn't seem to be anywhere else we can go in the Shadow Temple. And that hint says we need the Eye of Truth, as it's called. We don't really have any leads as to where to go. But I have a feeling we might get a clue as to where to go if we head to the bottom of the well 7 years in the past. That might give us a bit of insight, as that is where this beast has been sleeping. So, seems that's our only option right now. Could be dangerous, but who knows? Maybe we'll get something that will help us in the Shadow Temple. Or for all we know, we might even defeat the beast 7 years ago. I don't think it's gonna be that simple. The beast is already in this time zone. Well, I guess there's one way to find out. But this does bring a bit of an interesting point. It's kind of a hidden hint that also kind of leads to a paradox. Let's go and play the song again for the sake of getting back to Kakariko Village really quickly. But the reason this works is very interesting, and as I said, kind of makes this into a paradox of sorts. What I mean is, what exactly do we need to do to get into the bottom of the well? Probably something to do with the Song of Storms, because we did learn that in Kakariko Village, but we learned it in the future. And on top of that, the guy running the windmill said that some kid came here 7 years ago and played that song and messed up his windmill, and that's what taught him the song. What if that kid was actually Link? Whatever it might be, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to head there and play the song for ourselves. Hey, buddy. Looks like my hunch might have been right after all. What do you have to say? Go round, go round, go round. What? It's going way too fast. Well, what that definitely seemed to do, that seemed to drain the water that's in the well. So I guess we have a new option after all. Let's head underground. Welcome to the bottom of the well. Another mini dungeon, kind of like the Ace Cavern. This one is definitely a lot creepier, though. But there's only one way to get through here, and that's, well, to get through it. What do you have to say? I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of Truth. That's what they are saying. Now, once again, we don't seem to be able to get further. But, turns out, this is a fake wall. There's gonna be a lot of fake walls going throughout here. So you better be ready for that. So let's get to exploration. Because we need to get a certain item here, kind of like how we had to get the iron boots. We have a Triforce symbol here, and this game's taught us anything. You see a Triforce symbol? You gotta play Zelda's Lullaby. And that drains the water. So we have that out of the way first and foremost. But there's a number of other things we need to do in here. Because since it's a main dungeon, once again, it does have gold skulltulas linked to it. And for now, we have neither the map nor the compass, so we're just gonna have to explore and see what we can find. Skulltula, not in the mood to deal with you. Well, here seems to be something. Here is an enemy that a lot of people find really creepy. Get grabbed by one of these hands, and that's gonna reveal ourselves a mini boss. This is Dead Hand. The idea is gonna move slowly towards you. When it gets close enough to you, it's gonna lower his head and try to chomp on you. His head is his weak spot. But of course, he's gonna take quite a beating. After landing a few hits, he's gonna burrow underground. The only way to get him back above ground is to intentionally get grabbed by one of his hands. His hands, fortunately, don't do any damage to you, but they will immobilize you, which really sucks. Okay, another 3 hits just like that. So now he's gonna go back underground. And, oh, not that close. God dang it. Really? Okay. Another 3 hits, good. And walk away slowly. Burrow back underground. Lure you back up again. And I think these will be the last 3 hits we gotta land on him. Nope, last 1 hit. We now have the Lens of Truth. Set to C and press C to look through it. Mysterious things are hidden everywhere. Be sure to try to use it outside the well. Seeing the truth will cost magic power, so press C again to stop using it. Good to know the truth was so cheap. But anyways, we have the Lens of Truth. Anything within that circle, we can see the truth. So now we can see through any fake walls, anything fake whatsoever. And that's what we need to get into the Shadow Temple. However, of course, we still have a lot of exploration to do in this mini dungeon. So we're gonna have to get all of that done. We're gonna explore this dungeon to the fullest. However, if you don't want to go through this dungeon anymore, you don't have to. Once you have the Lens of Truth, you are free to leave. But if you're going for 100%, of course you're going to want to stick around for a bit. Now, one thing I didn't point out, these things are actually bombable. Don't believe me? Well, I just set down a bomb and that happened, so I think it's pretty bombable to me. But that does reveal us this. What is this? Some bomb shoes. So if you need some more bomb shoes, which you really don't need bomb shoes that much, and when you do need them, they do actually supply you with bomb shoes. Anyways, we see this was also a fake wall. But watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yep, we got another wall master. Fun times. But there did seem to be something fake here. Seems to just be some money, so it's not a big worry. But I think there are some things down here that we're gonna want. I don't remember where exactly. The bottom of the well is probably an area I don't remember that well. Don't remember that well. I just realized what I did. Because we're in a well, I don't remember that well. Okay, I'll shut up now. But yeah, I don't remember this place all that well. God damn it, I did it again. So moving past that, I don't remember this place. There are other dungeons I remember better. This is probably one of the dungeons I remember the least. I remember the earlier dungeons more than I do the later dungeons. So I guess that's also to be expected. End of story. Oh my god. Friggin' Reads. Hate them. Okay, so was there nothing down here? I thought there was something down here. I might have been imagining it. I think it's just like an additional... Redead! Oh my god. Reader! Just die. It's not that you really... So this is what happens when we get attacked by a Redad. Oh my god, stop it. Thank you. Probably should just use the Sun Song. Oh well, too late now. That water down there is in fact poisonous, so be careful. Okay, this might be where... Oh my god, stop with the Redads. Don't want to deal with Redads. Okay, this is what I wanted to show. There's the dungeon map. Oh my god. Okay, and that should be everything on the basement 3rd floor. And wow, we've actually explored a lot of this dungeon, all things considered. Because we have... Well, you saw based on the map. Okay. This is a collect the 5 silver rupees, and you gotta do that to get out of here. If you are not very careful, though, when walking around the basement 1st floor, basically the 1st floor, the floor we started on, if you're walking around there, you might end up falling down some hidden pits, falling down to that floor we were on. And another hidden wall. Alright. So now that's done, we still need to figure out where the compass is. So what exactly is there? Well, there is this, which... It's a locked door there. We basically gotta explore whatever the heck is here, and... that wall master is gonna piss me off, isn't it? Alright. Boomerang. Okay, I just... Thank you for staying, the friggin' Skulltula. Yep, sure enough. There's something back here, and that something is Deku Nuts. Okay. Well, I have no other reason to be here. Or do I? Okay. Making sure there's nothing fake here. Because... fake things. Am I right? Okay. There seems to be something over here, though. Which, this is probably the compass, if I had to guess. Yep, it's the compass. And... friggin'... at least I don't have to recollect the silver rupees. But the Redad respawns. I didn't want that. Ay, ay, ay. Oh well, we have the compass. Let's look at what's left in terms of treasure chests. There's something on the basement 2nd floor. And the rest of it should be on basement 1. Alright, let's do this. We might have to split this mini dungeon into 2 episodes, though. We'll at least see if we can make a bit more progress in this episode. Alright. Let's see what there is to see. There's another hidden wall right here. Small key. Thank you. And is there another hidden wall over here? No, it looks like that might actually be a proper room. Is it? Nope, never mind. And what's in this treasure chest? Another small key. Yay. Alright, so the general idea of this dungeon, each small key you get is going to be able to net you 1 more golden Skulltula. That is the idea of this dungeon. So, let's get our bombs ready. And as we can see, that Skulltula seems to be... Actually, no, wait. That might just be my imagining. I did not even try to throw that bomb. What the heck? Oh well, there's another treasure chest here. More Deku Nuts. Exactly what I wanted. Clearly. And By which I mean, no, I don't give a care about Deku Nuts. Oh well. Let's see what's in here. I think there were some locked doors in this general area. I don't remember where exactly. Well, there's one right here, so I guess we're gonna go through here. Alright. Yep, fake wall. Or fake floor in this case. But we got some keys, so let's use our boomerang to get rid of them really quick. Boomerang! Keys, don't fail to aggravate me. Alright, the first golden sculpture of this dungeon is right... Screw you too! The first gold sculpture is right here. Thank you and good night. Alright, that's the first one done. But there's still 2 more. So we better get to looking. Oh, that looks fun. Alright, I think there's another locked door somewhere in this room. Yep, pretty much on the exact opposite side. So if I was a betting man, there would be another golden sculpture in here. Yep. And just a Deku Baba to guard it? It seems kind of lazy, but okay. Saves me the trouble. Let's just get the gold sculpture without much of a hassle. The last one is probably one of my least favorite gold sculptures in the entire game because it's in a very, very asshole-ish place, especially for me. But we're not going to worry about that too much. There is another treasure chest, so let's see about getting that treasure chest and the last small key. We might actually let this episode run a bit long, so we can finish up with everything in this dungeon. Or mini-dungeon, if you will. So let's see what else there is to see. Probably something in here. Seems to be one of the last rooms we haven't gone in yet, so it looks like a logical place where there might be a small key. Now here's the trick to this room. You're gonna need your Deku sticks. And that is a quote-unquote new enemy. That's a Gibdo. Basically, it's a Redead. Except it might have more health. I'm not sure about that. The idea is you light these torches, and when you light the torch, the corresponding coffin will open up. And in one of these coffins, I believe this coffin, let's find out. Nope. Must be this coffin then. But one of the coffins has a small key inside, and that's the source of the last small key in this dungeon. Yep, I see it in there. Let's just get rid of the keys that are going to be a nuisance, or they can just fly away. Probably going to be stupid enough to kill themselves. Get in the coffin. There's your small key. Now, let's go get the last golden sculpture. Oh, great. When you're in a... There's nothing worse than when you're in a room with 2 Redeads / Gibdos, and they can just keep paralyzing you one after another after another. And it's like the most obnoxious thing ever. Really friggin' sucks. But regardless, there's one last section of this dungeon we have to explore. Now, technically, you don't need a small key to get this last gold sculpture, because there is a trick to this. I'm not going to be using the trick. I'm going to be doing this the legitimate way, because I really couldn't be bothered otherwise. Oh yeah, and that bubble is flying around the entire time, and that is one gigantic bubble. So, walking past that, see where that treasure chest is? That's where the last gold sculpture is. So that's where we gotta go. However, it is guarded by this lake. But if you get close to it, you can actually get eaten by the lake on purpose and basically clip through the wall. I'm not gonna bother with that because really I've got better things to do than get eaten by lakes. So we're gonna do this the normal way. Just you gotta go through this way. And we saw right here, another locked door. Last locked door in this dungeon. We have some BMOs and some fire keys. But, more importantly, we've got some pits. So, you're gonna want to be a bit cautious when walking around here. If you're unfortunate enough, you might just fall down a pit, and as a result, you're gonna have a bad time. The BMOS doesn't really help either, so let's just go past that. Now right here, before going through this door, make sure you have your boomerang equipped, because when you go through this door, you're gonna be ambushed by this like. And you have very little space to work with when you're trying to fight it. So you want to use your boomerang to stun it, so that way you can fairly easily deal with it. 4 hits does it in. Alright, that is probably the most jerkish placement of a like in this game. And it's got an even worse placement in Master Quest in one of the dungeons. Which I guess that's not something I've really talked about. This game does have Ocarina of Time Master Quest, or there is Ocarina of Time Master Quest on the 3DS and GameCube versions. I do plan to talk about this later on in the series, but for now, I'm not going to worry about it. That is 100% in the bottom of the well. Wait. Oh, never mind, it's not. What the heck am I saying? It's not 100% in the bottom of the well. Because there is one last treasure chest to get, but we can get that really quick. It's not that hard to get, so I'm not too terribly worried. At least I don't think it is. Yeah. I believe that's actually in the room where we fought the dead hand, so let's go see what that is. By the way, one of the fastest respawning enemies ever. Go over here. That asshole's back already. I friggin' hate likes if it's not obvious. Like, a lot of, like, everybody... There's always that one enemy in video games you just could not stand. Like, in the Zelda series, the common ones are like Wall Masters, Redeads. For me, it's likes. I hate likes with a burning passion. But moving past that, this is the room that we missed that treasure chest in. Because it is a hidden treasure chest right here. And it is a huge rupee. So if you need 200 rupees, which you shouldn't need money by this point, feel free. But now that is 100% in this dungeon. So we let this episode run on a bit long. So I say, next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to be entering the Shadow Temple for real this time. See you guys then.